At 5:15, Cuttack is fast asleep. The empty roads offer a rare peace. Today, my scooter follows the Mahanadi river on a beautiful journey. We will explore ancient temples, an island shrine, a quiet waterfall, and end at a stunning new temple high in the mountains. Crossing the Naraj bridge, the cool morning air feels amazing. Just up the road, peacocks gather for their breakfast. By the time I reach the Munduli bridge, the sun finally rises, turning the river into gold. The river gently guides the way to Banki, leading straight to the sacred Maa Charchika Temple, resting beautifully on the small hill of Ruchika Parvat. The shrine holds over 1,000 years of history. The camera cannot cross the threshold to film the goddess, leaving her ultimate form a beautiful mystery to be experienced only in person. Instead, capturing the slow, peaceful details of the outer walls reveals a deep sense of divinity. Built by the ancient Somavanshi kings, the temple carries a powerful energy. Local folklore says the fierce 8-armed goddess acts as the ultimate protector of the region. And legends tell that even the great sage Parshuram prayed at this exact spot. Walking around the compound, soaking in the quiet, ambient atmosphere, the spiritual weight becomes incredibly real. It is a place where myth and reality blend perfectly, creating a feeling of absolute peace and protection. A modern T bridge serves as a geometric gateway leading straight into the 9th century. Out in the middle of the Mahanadi, Singhanath Temple stands completely alone on a rocky island. The water acts as a natural guardian, preserving a silence that remains hard to find anywhere else. Reaching this highland feels like entering a different world, where nature and stone becomes one. The island offers a majestic view of the river stretching towards the horizon. Surrounded by the flowing Mahanadi, the air feels cooler and the spirit feels lighter. Every step on this sacred ground carries the weight of history. The isolation of the temple creates a profound sense of solitude, allowing a rare connection with the elements. It remains a silent witness to the changing seasons and the constant flow of the river, standing firm as empires rose and fell. Past the gate, time stops. The stone Nandi bull sits in eternal devotion, guarding the entrance to the sanctum. Shaded by the massive cinematic trees, the temple feels like a living part of the forest itself for many years. Sunlight filters through the thick canopy, dancing across the sacred carvings and the white earth. The carvings on the walls shows a beautiful, rare mix of different ancient faiths, blending Shaivite and Vaishnavite traditions with perfect harmony. The road soon turns wilder, leading away from the river and into the green heart of the hills. Along the way, a chance meeting with an old goat herd offers a glimpse of a different life. हाथी आसुन एठी आपण पिला पिली केते मोर पिला पिली आगा तीनटा झियो उटिया पुओ आ एटा ए जागा ना कोन गुप्त बाणी अच्छा आ एठी मेडिकल केते दूर अछि मेडिकल जाके बोलबा. His random talk carries the wisdom of the soil, moving deeper into the hilly terrain the jungle thickens and the road stays empty. I am completely alone on my scooter, riding through a landscape of raw beauty. This is elephant territory, and the knowledge of their presence brings a sharp sense of awareness and a slight thrill of fear. The silence of the jungle is both beautiful and heavy. Eventually, the road ends, and the final path to the water must be covered on foot. Walking alone through the trees, every sound of a snapping twig or bird's call feels amplified in the absolute stillness of the forest. Deojhar Waterfall rests in the heat of March. The heavy summer water has turned into a gentle stream against the black rocks. Even with the dry ridges, the forest still gives a wonderful feeling of peace. It remains a quiet spot to simply breathe and listen to the pulse of the wild. Back at the river's edge in Maa the Bhatarika Temple stands as a symbol of strength. From the shore, the approach to the temple feels like a pilgrimage towards resilience. When the Mahanadi rises in the monsoon, it completely fills this shrine. But the faith of the people remains unbroken. The goddess stays as a constant presence for the local community, even when the river claims her home. Since the camera must stay outside, the focus shifts to the grand main gate and the spiritual atmosphere of the grounds. A steep climb up the nearby stairs leading towards the top of the hill. Off there, I found absolute isolation. At least two quite little shrines sit at the summit, overlooking the vast river below. High on that peak, with no one else in sight, the wind is the only sound. The calm is so deep it feels physical. A moment of pure clarity above the flowing water. The journey reaches its heart, Kantilo. This is my birth deity, the place where my parents first brought me as a child for my hair offering. You know what is the meaning of hair offering? A mundan, right? Passing the massive Garuda pillar and climbing the steep stone stairs feels exactly like coming home. Nilamadhaba is the root of the whole Jagannath culture. This temple is more than just a stone and myth. It is where my personal memories meet ancient history.
संजीव कुमार मिश्र नीलमाधव पूजारी ठाकुर 1600 पूजार पूजारी मध्य पूजारी
केते वर्ष होला आपण एठी पूजा करथि
मो दीर्घ 26 वर्ष होला पूजा करथि आ परंपरा सेवा एठी आ बाहर कोठी के आसी पूजा कर परिने पितृपुरुष करथन आ पितृपुरुष पूर्व सब सेवा करथले
आज्ञा आ जगन्नाथ मंदिर पुरी जेंति रथयात्रा मेन सेंति नीलमाधव पाखरे मेन कोन
नीलमाधव होला भौमी एकादशी यात्रा
सेटा केबे पड़े
हमर होछि माघ मास बड़ एकादशी आरंभ यात्रा पूर्णमी पर्यंत किंतु बर्तमान तो पूर्णमी पर यात्रा आरंभ होती प्रायतः जागर पर्यंत यात्रा चली रही ये प्रथम मर्त्यमंडल ब्रह्मा 1000 उपचार नीलमाधव से यज्ञ आहुति देकी पूजा करते ब्रह्मा अल्लालेफ्र पूजा कले अल्लालेफ्र पर शबर राजा विश्वास पूजा कले शबर राजा विश्वास जो ठाकुर पूजा करते से टाइम पूरी जगन्नाथ मंदिर इंद्रतन राजा तोड़े इंद्रतन राजा तोड़ला से जानी नीलमाधव कौटी अच्छा मंदिर स्थापना करी तेणुक से 4 जन को दूत को पठे एपट पटक आसते विद्यापति मेन राजपुरोहित जो विद्यापति आस जगह पर पहुँचती आगर गोटे अच्छी महानदी शाखा नदी चित्रोत्पला नदी से जगह विश्वासवर झील ललिता गाधो थाए गाधे तार गोड़ खसी जा विद्यापति उद्धार कर विद्यापति उद्धार करापर शबर जात्रा नियम अच्छी झील को छुईब विवाह कर नचे तो मृत्युदंड पाइब तेणुक से कहले मुझे ठाकुर सन्धान आसी कहीं मृत्युदंड पाइबी मुझे विवाह करी वस्त्र रहिले ବିଭାଗ ତାଙ୍କ ବସ୍ତିରେ ରହିବା ପରେ ଶବର ଯେଉଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ନୀଳମାଧବ ଫଳ ଭୋଗ ସବୁଦିନ ନେଇକି ଯାଆନ୍ତି ଘରକୁ, ଏ ପ୍ରସାଦ ସିଏ ମଧ୍ୟ ପାଏ। ପାଇଲା ପରେ ପଚାରିଲେ ଏ କେଉଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପ୍ରସାଦ? ପ୍ରସାଦ ବହୁତ ଦିବ୍ୟ ପ୍ରସାଦ, କେଉଁଠୁ ଆଣିଛ? ନା ଏମିତି ନୀଳମାଧବ ପ୍ରସାଦ। ସେ ମନେ ମନେ ଭାବିଲେ ମୁଁ ତ ନୀଳମାଧବ ସନ୍ଧାନ ଆସିଛି, ତ ପ୍ରସାଦ ପାଇଲିଣି, ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ଦେଖିବି? ସେ ବିଶ୍ୱାସଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରିଲେ ଆଉ ନୀଳମାଧବ କେଉଁଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି ମୋତେ ଟିକେ ଦେଖା, ମୁଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଟିକେ ଚାହୁଁଛି। ନା ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କେହି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଦର୍ଶନ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି, ସେ ଗୁପ୍ତ ଠାକୁର ଗୁପ୍ତରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, କେହି ଦେଖିନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଜି ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ। ନା ମୁଁ ତ ତୁମ ଜ୍ୱାଇଁ ହେଇଗଲିଣି, ଆଉ ମୁଁ କ'ଣ କାମ ଉଠିବାକୁ କ'ଣ ଅବିଶ୍ୱାସ ଅଛି, ମୁଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଥରେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି। ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, ଯଦି ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛ ତାହେଲେ ଗୋଟେ ସର୍ତ୍ତରେ ଦେଖିବ। କ'ଣ ନା ଆଖି ରାସ୍ତା ଦେଖେଇବିନି, ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖେଇବି ନେଇକି ଫେରେ ଆଣିକି ତୁମକୁ ଜାଗା ଉପରେ ଛାଡ଼ିବି। ସେ ସର୍ତ୍ତ ହିସାବରେ ଆଖିରେ ପଟି ବନ୍ଧା ହେଲା। ପଟି ବନ୍ଧା ହେଲା ପରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ହାତ ଧରି ଧରି ସେ ଆସିଲେ। ହାତ ଧରି ଆସିବା ଭିତରେ ବାଟରେ ଅଛି ଯେଉଁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି, ବାଟରେ ଆଉ ସୋରିଷ ଧରିକି ଆସିଥିଲେ। ଲଳିତା ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସୋରିଷ ବାଟ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ, ସୋରିଷ ବୁଣି ବୁଣି ଆସିଲେ ବାଟରେ। ଏଠି ଆସି ଜାଗା ଉପରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲେ, ନୀଳମାଧବ ଦର୍ଶନ କଲେ। ପଟି ଖୋଲା ହେଲା, ଦର୍ଶନ କଲେ। ଗୁମ୍ଫା ଭିତରେ ଠାକୁର ବାଘ ଗୁମ୍ଫା ଭିତରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ନୀଳମାଧବ, ଉଜ୍ଜଳ ଆଲୋକ ବାହାରୁଛି। ସେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଦର୍ଶନ କଲା ପରେ ମନେ ମନେ ଭାବିଲେ କେମିତି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ନେଇକି ଚାଲିଯିବି। ସୋରିଷ ବୁଣି ବୁଣି ଯେଉଁ ଆସିଥିଲେ, ସେ ସୋରିଷକୁ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କରିକି ସେ ଏକୁଟିଆ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି। ଆସିକି ଜାଗା ଉପରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଛନ୍ତି, ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ସନ୍ଧାନ କରିଛନ୍ତି ନେଇକି ଯିବେ ହେରିକି। ଠାକୁର ତାଙ୍କୁ ଅଦୃଶ୍ୟ ହେଇଗଲେ, ଶୂନ୍ୟବାଣୀ କଲେ ତୁ ମୋତେ ନେଇପାରିବନି, ମୁଁ ନିଜକୁ ନିଜେ 3 ଖଣ୍ଡ ଦାରୁ ରୂପରେ ଯିବି, ତମେ ଚାଲିଯା। ବିଦ୍ୟାପତି ପଳେଇଲେ। ପଳେଇବା ପରେ ନୀଳମାଧବ ନିଜେ ସ୍ୱୟଂ ଉତ୍ତର ଦ୍ୱାର ଅଛି, ସେତେବେଳେ ତ ମନ୍ଦିର ନଥାଏ, ଉତ୍ତର ଦ୍ୱାର ମହାନଦୀ ପଟରେ 3 ଖଣ୍ଡ ଦାରୁ ରୂପରେ ମହାପ୍ରଭୁ ଗଲେ। ନୀଳମାଧବ, ନୀଳ ହେଲେ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ, ମା ହେଲେ ସୁଭଦ୍ରା, ଧବ ହେଲେ ବଳଭଦ୍ର। ନୀଳ ମା ଧବ ଗୋଟିଏ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିରୁ ପୁରୀ ଯିବା ପରେ 3 ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଲେ। ଏଠି ଯେଉଁ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିବେ ନୀଳମାଧବଙ୍କୁ, ନୀଳମାଧବ ଚତୁର୍ଭୁଜ ବିଗ୍ରହ। ଉପର 2 ହାତରେ ଶଙ୍ଖ ଆଉ ଚକ୍ର ଧରିଛନ୍ତି, ତଳ 2 ହାତରେ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀ ଓ ସରସ୍ୱତୀ ଭୂଦେବୀ ଶ୍ରୀଦେବୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ବାମ ପାଦ କାଣିଆଠୁ ଗଙ୍ଗା ବାହାରୁଛି। ଆମେ ଯେମିତି ପରିଶ୍ରମ କଲେ ଆମ ଦେହରୁ ଝାଳ ବାହାରୁଛି, ସେଠି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ବାମ ପାଦ କାଣିଆଠୁ ଗଙ୍ଗା ବାହାରୁଛି।
Leaving the holy grounds of the north gate, the road climbs towards the clouds of Nayagarh. (1600 feet up), the Fategarh Ram Temple breaks the skyline. Opened on the same day as the Ayodhya, this beautiful stone temple is a true wonder. Built by the love and donations of local villagers, it stands as a giant symbol of faith. This mountain holds a deep history. People once prayed on this very peak for rain. And in 1912, the sacred neem tree for Lord Sudarshan was found on this exact spot. The strong winds at the top carry the magic of those old stories, wrapping the modern carvings in a breathless embrace. The structure itself is a masterpiece, crafted from the traditional stone that seems to glow against the blue sky. As the journey comes to an end, the simple, beautiful moments of village life take over. Wind blowing through the leaves, butter dripping from a pipe, an old farmer carefully gathering his green gram. Children walking home from school with gunny sacks, their happy faces bringing back sweet memories of my own childhood. There is a raw, honest beauty in these small details. This trip started in the dark and ends in the golden glow of the afternoon. A complete circle of the nature, faith and memory. Thank you for watching.